The average length of travel time for bus passengers from Cebu City to Naga is 60 minutes. Another mode of transportation, VR, is being tried. If a random sample of 12 passengers had an average length of travel time of 45 minutes with a standard deviation of 14.9 minutes by VR, test the hypothesis that the traveling by VR is faster than bus, using 0.01 level of significance.
Step 1. Null and an alternative hypothesis. HO, the population mean, is equal to 60. HA, the population mean is less than 60.
Step 2. Level of significance and appropriate test statistics. Level of significance, A equals 0.01. HA is directional. Hypothesis test is one-tailed. The appropriate test statistic is t-test.
Step 3. Determine the critical region. N equals to 12, TF is equals to 11, T is less than negative 2.718.
Step 4. Compute the t value. This is the formula for computing the t value. And then just substitute. 45 minus 60 over 14.9 divided by the square root of 12 equals negative 3.49.
Step 5. Decide whether to accept or reject HO. Reject HO since the t value is not within the critical region and is less than negative 2.718.
Step 6. Conclusion. There is a significant difference between the VR and the bus.
My father carries 10 boxes which contains a mean of 20.31 grams of accessories, with a standard deviation of 0.39 grams. My mother carries 8 boxes which, with the same substance, contains 18.46 grams, with a standard deviation of 0.2 grams. Is there a significant difference between the carried boxes of father and mother? Use a significance level of 0.05.
Step 1. Null and alternative hypothesis. HO. Population mean 1 is equal to population mean 2. HA. Population mean 1 is not equal to population mean 2.
Step 2. Level of significance and appropriate test statistic. Level of significance, A is equal to 0.05. HA is non-directional. Hypothesis test is two-tailed. Appropriate test statistic is t-test.
Step 3. Determine the critical region. 0.05 divided by 2 is equals to 0.025. TF is equals to 16. So T is greater than the absolute value of 2.120.
Step 4. Compute the t value. First, we use this formula and we do the substitution. So the answer is 0.1. Next, we compute the t value. We use this formula and we do the substitution. The answer is 12.33.
Step 5. Decide whether to accept or reject HO. Decision. Reject HO since it lies on the rejected region.
Step 6. There is a significant difference between the carried boxes of my father and mother.
11 students from a prestigious school took a math test. Another group of 14 students from a public school took the same test. The first group of students scored an average of 90.21 with a standard deviation of 3, while the second group scored an average of 88.61 with a standard deviation of 4. This test was made to determine if the students from a public school can outscore the students from private school. Use a significance level of 0.1.
Step 1. Null and alternative hypothesis. HO, population mean 1 is equal to population mean 2. HA, population mean 1 is not equal to population mean 2. Step 2. Level of significance and appropriate test statistic. The level of significance is 0.1. Therefore, HA is non-directional, hypothesis test is two-tailed, and test statistic is t-test. Step 3. Determine the critical region. 0.1 divided by 2 is 0.5. DF is 23, and 1 plus 1 is greater than 2069. Step 4. Compute the t-value. This is the formula. Just substitute and then you will get your answers. Step 5. Accepted or rejected HO. It is accepted since it lies in the accepted region. Step 6. Conclusion. There is no significant difference between the average scores of students in public and private school.